I already knew that my family had a history of alcoholics and anger. So when I was 14, I tried to get rid of it. So meditation, angry music, those seemed to work, but the anger seemed to still be there. I couldn't get rid of it. So I think it was 18, 16 or 18. I decided to use it instead of get rid of it. More of a control thing. That didn't work out very well either. Then I met Chelsea. Fell in love with her, scared her off, chased her down. But I knew with her I had to be better. She always pushes me to be better. So with the anger thing, I am trying to. Living out in Michigan in this lake house has conned me a lot. I think I'm doing a good job. Let's see, I didn't want to, on the lot. I didn't. I wanted to be the best father possible. Doing so, I've learned that all three of my children are completely different, so they have to be dealt in different ways. My oldest, he doesn't do anything without seeing an end goal, an end result. So, he's got his grades up now, but he's dating girls, so, yeah. But, you can get him to do something if you go, you can have $1, or you can have a Coke, if you take all your heartbeats. So his mind kind of works that way. My princess, she's sassy, but she knows when I raise my voice just a little that it's time to stop being sassy. She is creative. We have to, I don't think there's enough paper for her to write on. So, I'm working on getting my own place, buying my wife a house, you know, all the husband goals. And giving her her own studio, she can just go nuts. I think that'd help. Then my youngest is just a terror. I love him. He's got so much energy and he's so smart. He is the best of both his parents. Him, I have to yell at repeatedly, but he listens. Just have to wear him out first. My philosophies and stuff. When I was 14 or 15, I realized that everybody wants to tell you their opinions and everybody has a different one. Everybody sees things differently. Everybody thinks they're right. So I went, what do I do with all this? So I decided to make a mold of myself. And in doing so, I collect all the information everybody's ever given me. And I go, well, that works, but only in this circumstances, or that doesn't make any sense to me at all. I'm not doing that. And take all of them and I put them together and I've come up with this Frankenstein creation. I'm not left, I'm not right, I'm not Democrat, not Republican. Learned a long time ago that government doesn't give a shit either way. They will say whatever the hell they want to in order to gain your trust, but nothing ever works out. The president is just a scapegoat for the United States government to blame. Not getting into politics because that will tear people apart. It doesn't make any sense to me either. And I think that's also a point that the government tried to make. We rebelled from the Queen because we didn't agree. And then the South rebelled from the North because they didn't agree. So, if you get enough people together who don't agree with the way the government runs itself, we can change it. We can change it by any means necessary. We've changed it once by force. And the way things are gone, I think the South one in some areas it didn't. It made the North realize, made the government realize that we have to keep common folk, and to keep the common folk at odds with each other at all times. Then they'll spend all their energy doing that, and nobody will see that the government needs to be changed. There are people who think the government needs to be changed. Everybody does. But the way you change it is different in everybody's eyes, and we just can't agree. And then the internet, or the internet, has brought so many things, and good and bad. Half of these people, I believe, they're just trolls. Just bored, tired of their lives, have to screw with somebody else's. So they make up insane things. And everybody misses the point. The point is we all have to come to agreement, some terms of agreement on what the law should be, on what punishment should be, on what gender should be, and what abortion should be, what's considered a life. We have to have a line. Do not have a line, and people are going to jump across it. They always do. You don't have it. Okay, this is a little drawing, and we're just going to keep pushing it back, pushing it back, pushing it back, pushing it back, until there is no line, and it's just anarchy. So, I don't affiliate. I do believe I am more conservative than not, but that's just putting a label on it. I'm just me. I really need to get this YouTube thing going so I can get like an audience. And you guys come spit questions at me, have a discussion. So this is my rinky-dink little setup. It's fabulous. I love it. Doing this YouTube thing, it's exciting. Now I get paid for it. I don't care. Eventually, it'll become something. Eventually, I will make something. Everything I set out to do, I've done. So I'm gonna do this YouTube thing. We sit in that office within 5 years talking to you guys. You'll be like, I remember that retard from baseball. This channel primarily consists of WWE because it's really easy for me to talk about. No matter where I moved to, the WWE was always there. WWF back then. So it's easy for me to talk about that because it never changed. I can sit here and talk about action figures too. And I've always had action figures when I was a little kid. I have wrestling action figures now, and we started collecting other ones. I had those whenever I lived too. I think not having as many friends because of moving, I kind of attached to them. I don't take it too far. I know there is taking stuff too far. Don't want to be a weeaboo. So, but I enjoy when I enjoy it. I don't see an age. Age and time are a concept made up. They don't exist. So I don't see that. I watch anime. I'm going to take my princess to an anime convention, and we are going to cosplay. Just need to get a little too late. I do enjoy my hair. I am growing it out. And yes, for all those wondering, this luscious hair with all the shininess, I use female products. I don't care. It doesn't make my penis go away. It just makes my hair shiny. And my beard. Which I do condition. And my wife and daughter love to play with the scruffy. No, I don't. Besides that, I do magic. I tried to learn it. 2004, maybe? Somewhere, I don't know. My buddy Striker was getting really sick of us beating him at Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Was the first card game I ever learned to play, so that will always be my favorite. But he got tired of it, so he was was really good at magic and tried to teach me magic. Horrible at teaching me magic. So it was too complicated to me, and I didn't want to do it. So I didn't do it. Then my brother-in-law Jay, he taught me. He's a fantastic teacher. He also does all my computer stuff. We went and got this. He showed me where to get this power tech. I have a adapter coming to fit in the laptop, but I don't need it in the phone. So, but he taught me. He taught me really good. It was what was it? Anybody get shut down off? NTG 15 maybe. I want to say. I don't remember. It was a set where they brought back the slivers. So we drafted that a couple times. I learned how to play by drafting. And then I made up my own deck. I found slivers. Very cool creature type. So I went with it. And I've been playing Magic ever since. Moved to Michigan, and then we go to Friday Night Magic every once in a while, so I play a lot of Standard. Last year, in Standard, I ran a mono green Stompy deck, Merfolk deck. Those were my two basic types, the ones that really got me wins. Tried Burn, I don't like it. I don't like Control either. So, yeah, WWE, Magic, I can talk about nerdy stuff. That's why I have top 10 movies, top 10, all sorts of stuff I'm going to put on the channel. We got action figures, movies, and anime, and then you could break those down into horror and action and gangster and let's see, there's enough Star Wars movies. I do top 8s because I like the number 8. I was born in 1984. There is an 8 in my social security. That's the only number you're getting. No, I'll give it. Actually, because it's hilarious, I'll give you more. So, my sister's social security number ends in 666. It was hilarious, but ours are flipped. It's just fucking, it's awesome. So, they're yelling, Mommy! What else? I need somebody to, like, be there and be throwing questions at me. Dinner! Oh, I hate hot dogs. Food. I can talk about food. I'm the cook. Wife makes stuff. 2, not taking all the credit. She makes a hell of a casserole. Gotta get rid of that word. Let's see. I do great metaphors with food, as you can see. Speaking of metaphors, there is a couple I cannot stand. There's 2 I can't stand. One, you can't have your cake and eat it too. What in the bloody hell is the point of giving me cake if I can't eat it? It just, I know, yeah, shit. I can say shit because I'm not monetized, so doesn't matter. But you're telling me I can have a piece of cake and I can't eat it too. I know it's supposed to be you can't have everything. Yes, I move my hands around a lot. I'm Italian. Part Italian, part Sicilian, but I lost my ball. That's it. Somebody's getting hurt. Anyways, so I know what it is. You can't have everything. But it makes more sense if you said you can't go to McDonald's and expect to lose weight. That makes more sense to me. Then you have a piece of cake in front of you, I'm gonna eat it. I had birthday cake and I ate it. Nobody came to smack that on my head. I don't make no sense guy over that. The other one I absolutely can't stand is life is hard. No, it is not. Life is life. The only thing you're guaranteed out of life is death. I know that's morbid to some people, which I don't believe it is. It's just the opposite of life. There's another thing I believe in very, very strongly is balance. You cannot have this without this. And you can look at anything. You can find the bad in everything, or you can find the good. It's just where you want to look. So, life is not hard. People in your life is what makes things difficult. If you are born in a country that has no food, has no wealth, has no... You're living on dirt. That's not life. That is your country. You just have been born in that. You get your life, and you get to do whatever you want with it. And I believe you should do what you want with it. Follow your dreams to an extent. If you're not crossing in anybody else's freedoms, then you're good. Stay in your lane. Don't mess with anybody else. That includes hate speech. Just because you're offended by something doesn't mean you do not have the right to shut that person off. It doesn't make any sense. I don't care on either side. I will listen to somebody scream and yell at me about how it is her body and she can get an abortion as the baby's born. I will listen to them. I won't yell at them and say that's hate speech, because to me that's god awful. But no, I'm not going to do that, because that person has a right to feel that way. Just like I have a right to feel that you're a fucking retard. I have a right, you have a right. When you start treading on everybody's rights, and that's when everything gets mixed up, and then you're right and you're wrong. And, oh, Lord to be, now you have to raise 3 children. But again, it's not life that makes it hard. It's other people that make that hard. I have to teach my children what's real on the internet and what's not. And it's not that I have to teach them that's real, that's why. I have to teach them to find the answer. And 9 times out of 10 is right in the middle. It's not this or this, it's somewhere in between. So speaking of YouTube, there's a couple of YouTubers I like. Philip DeFranco, I like how he states a story, goes over his facts, says that, okay, I'm going to say this, but I don't have a lot of facts, so I'm not going to make an opinion right now. Or he presents everything, and then he goes, okay, that being said, this is my opinion. And then he leaves it open for a conversation. And he tells his audience that if he doesn't agree with somebody, you don't go out and attack them. It's fantastic. Let's see, I do like Steven Crowder. I think that shit he does is hilarious. He just, what he says is true, but he just takes it a little bit, cranks it up a little bit. It was fantastic. I find him utterly entertaining and listen at the same time. Because he has a moment that says, change my mind. Maybe I'll put it in front of mine and ask this light, change my mind. There's nobody here. Mountain Dew Ice is better than Mountain Dew. Change my mind. I have one friend to be like, no, it's not. Speaking of that, like I said about people not, yeah, I get off topic a lot. People not agree. There was a Facebook challenge that said, post something controversial, and I bet you nobody be quiet about it. Everybody has voiced their opinion. So all I did was say that pineapple belongs in pizza. Then, oh my. And it blew up because I have a troll friend. I really do. He's great at his job. But, and yes, I like Hawaiian pizza. Which is not from Hawaii, by the way. It's from Canada. It's just, I had to come up with a better name than Canadian pizza. So we picked Hawaiian because when you think of pineapple, you just think of Hawaii. fun fact. Let's see. I am rambling on and on. Stop me at any moment. My little thingy. There it goes. So this controls that. Eventually, I'll have a good camera. Let's see. Covered WWE, covered what I think. Anybody watching this have any other ideas? I do Black Ops, Black Ops Kill Feed every Friday. I'm mediocre at it, but I enjoy it. When I don't enjoy it, I don't enjoy it. Let's see. I am going to school for for business and accounting. Math made sense to me in school. Nothing else did, especially English. But math made sense. So I decided that I want to be my own boss because I don't like people. So I'm my own boss. And then I decided, what do I want to do? So I want to do a nightclub. And don't mean gentlemen's club. I have to explain that because all y'all's heads are in the gutter. A dance club. Dancing was fun when I was a teenager. So do a dance club, have a bar, and then have like a stuffy. Have like one grill in the back, because drunk people love to eat hot dogs and hamburgers at 2 o'clock in the morning. So I'm gonna do something like that. I don't want to pay somebody else to do my numbers. I'm gonna do my own. So I'm gonna learn how to do my own numbers. I'm getting all this underneath my belt, and so when I go into the bank, I can be like, look at, here's my projections. Here's what I'm going to do within the next 5 years. This is how much I'm going to projected to make. That's a So I will do all that, and then be like, most businesses fail within the first couple of years because they factor everything. Two things: you have eager people excited to get into business, don't know what they're doing, and then be overwhelmed, or you get into business, think you know everything, and then you don't plan for the unexpected. I know that's weird, but they're math. See, math. They're math calculations to figure that out. So like at the end of the fiscal year, I tally up everything I've made and how much I spent, and that is my that is what I've made for the year, or what I've lost. So that is tallying up things for the year. That is, renting a space, gas, electric, food, alcohol, bartenders, waitresses, DJ equipment. These things you have to pay for, and then you have to continuously pay for a DJ. Everything you have to pay for, and then you got variables that change from time to time. Do I need to fix the roof? Do I have to get new plumbing? Do I have to get a new grill? How many people do I have to fire? How many people did I hire? Did the sound system go down? Did I have to buy a new one? Did the floor come up and I have to replace the floor? Did carpet go bad? I got to replace that. Unexpected. Well, those stuff are a little more. You can follow those a little more better, but unexpected stuff like did I get robbed? Somebody stealing from me? Stuff like that. Stuff that you normally don't think of, but of course I do, because I have to think of everything. And then, of course, there's stuff I don't even think of that I'm going to run into and be like, yep, that's it. But I'm getting a lot of practice. I do the monthly budget, our monthly budget, and utilities, everything that occurs once a month. My wife's gas is included in the utilities. Hell, her smokes are included in the utilities because she smokes a certain amount. So I just factor that into it because it's a constant. And then it's good to set aside. They call it rainy day money, and that's a really good idea because there are stuff that you will not expect. We blew a tire, had to replace all 4 tires because we have an all-wheel drive vehicle, and no professional place will replace one of the tires up, replace them all because of the liability thing. But we had the money. Ooh. That'd be really cool if it sponsored me. Let's see. I also ended up with what I thought at first was gas, and I kept going to doctors, and it kept getting worse, and it kept wouldn't go away after I took the gas stuff. So finally, somebody got an idea to do an ultrasound on my gallbladder, and I have a little cluster of stones. I don't have to, because it's not life-threatening, but I don't want those stones in there anymore, so I'm going to get my gallbladder removed here eventually. Got to get insurance, so we're in the process of doing that. Oh, it's hot under these lights. I don't know how anybody does it. I gotta watch this. So, I got a lot of money. So, I do things naked. I have an app that lets me view what it would be like to change that background. I only change it to one thing, and I cannot save it. But